gonna, you just saw I welded a nut onto the broken stud, which works every time so far. The stud, stick it out a little bit, you thread the nut on, you put a bead of weld, high volt, you fill the nut area and stud as best you can with a bead of weld. Let that cool, then we'll come back to it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to finish removing this stud. Now that it's cooled down, we're going to apply some nap gas to it, heat the stud up, and a little bit of the aluminum housing. We're going to try to walk it off with 7/16 inch in this case. It doesn't always work, you may have to re-weld the nut a few times. This is key also, applying candle wax. It just sets off an electrolysis that frees up the corrosion inside the aluminum housing caused by steel and aluminum combined over the years. Remember, you don't want to get the aluminum too hot, as it could crack. But hopefully that's not the case. She's moving, that's a good sign. You don't want to be too greedy and hungry. You got to take this process slow. Work it back and forth, reheat, put some more wax. Because if you break the stud off more flush than it is, you got bigger problems. See, the wax just melts right into the threads like a sponge. It should absorb it. I tell you, this is a good method. You could heat that and use vice grips all day, it would never move without welding a nut on here, and the wax is like you know, the dessert. You don't want to be too greedy, a little bit at a time. Delicate procedure. Seems like she wants to walk right out of there now. And there we go. Save some big problems. It's always a nightmare when you're dealing with steel bolts and aluminum into aluminum. And there it be. Good to go. This here is about $250 part. Only costs a little weld wax and, I don't know, 40 minutes of time to do all three of them. There it be. Ready to put back in service.